Striking nurses at Henry Ford Genesys Hospital are getting support from some heavy hitters. International Brotherhood of Teamsters President Sean O'Brien was on the picket line in Grand Blanc today, offering words of encouragement to his members. It comes as Teamsters Local 332 and Henry Ford Health have met several times over the last 7 weeks, resulting in no deal on a new contract. As Mid-MichiganNow's Kyle Macon tells us, O'Brien had some strong words for the hospital.
Teamsters National President Sean O'Brien is calling Henry Ford Health a white-collar crime syndicate. He's also putting other hospitals on notice that they could be next.
I got a message for every hospital in this country, because you know what? After we win the air, we're going to organize every single non-union nurse.
An enthusiastic crowd listens as Teamsters President Sean O'Brien speaks to hundreds of his members. He says 5 years ago during the pandemic, hospitals were making profits off of the nurses' backs. Now it's time to repay the favor.
And we're going to make certain that these white-collar crime syndicates are held accountable and give you the contract that you deserve.
In response, Henry Ford Health says O'Brien is, quote, saying the quiet part out loud, prioritizing the union agenda over the healthcare needs of the Grand Blanc community. Genesys nurses walked off the job on September 1st after their old contract ended. In a new agreement, they want safe staffing ratios, better benefits, and premium pay for nurses when being understaffed. Henry Ford Health says it will not agree to the Teamsters' demands around premium pay, attendance, and staffing, claiming that premium pay in the last contract led to what the hospital calls incentivized call-offs. Henry Ford Health says in the first half of this year, Genesys paid more than $1.2 million in premium pay.
We will be with you side by side, financing this strike one day longer, one day stronger.
Sean O'Brien tells his members they will stay out as long as it takes to get a fair contract. However, Henry Ford Health says the policies they're asking for led to the hospital to a $53 million deficit in 2024.
Didn't they just build a $2.2 billion facility? So if they're making the investments in infrastructure, they should make the investments in the most important people, the people that make them the success they are, and that's the nurses.
Henry Ford Health does not comment on camera about the strike, but a spokesperson says in a statement, today the Teamsters general president didn't once mention patients or their safety. He called the people who continue to care for our community cowards and scabs, and hollered about money in his growing ranks. They go on to say, we want to keep the hospital open and continue caring for 200 of our family, friends, and neighbors a day. And no, we will not compromise on that commitment. Both sides are expected to hold negotiations next week, and we'll keep you posted on what happens. In the studio, Kyle Macon, Mid-Michigan Now.